Hi, welcome back. It's Mark Steffen again from MicrosoftAccessExpert.com and WinningSolutionsInc.com. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a session I just attended here at the Microsoft Worldwide Partner Conference that was Microsoft's, how they work with large customers to talk to them about building apps. And so when we mean apps in this context, we're talking about programs that run on tablets and phones. And Microsoft has their own phone, and Microsoft has their own tablet. The tablets are called the Surface, but many other companies make the tablets as well. And they run on an operating system called Windows RT. And RT doesn't run regular Windows programs that run on your full PC or laptop. It runs its own special software designed for a laptop. So this presentation was to give us an idea of how Microsoft talks to large businesses. Now, here at Winning Solutions and MicrosoftAccessExpert.com, we do work with some large companies. Typically, when we do work with a large company, we're working with a group or team at a division that's trying to build a piece of software that they need to get their job done. But the majority of our customers, if you just count customers, are a lot of small businesses or individual people, and we enjoy working with both types of customers. And so we still wanted to see how Microsoft talks to these enterprises about building these apps that run on tablets and phones, because you have to make the same kind of decision as a small business or an individual if you're going to run an application on a tablet or a phone. So basically what it came down to is they are encouraging businesses to do that, but even Microsoft kind of runs into a little resistance here because the iPad and Android phones are so successful. So what they try to do is look for an application, and this is the same thing you could do in your business or as an individual. If you're just one person, it's really not that important if you're going to be the only one running that application, as long as it runs on a piece of hardware you have, and you can certainly get a wonderful multitude of Microsoft tablet devices today from vendors like Acer and Lenovo and even Microsoft themselves. You'll be able to run that app, and maybe that's all that counts for you. Or maybe you just have a team of 6 or 7 people, and they're the ones who need to run that app. So that's been the approach. And then Microsoft's core strengths, which are its partners like our company, Winning Solutions Inc., kind of come into play where we can build apps very cost effectively that work directly with your business, have a great relationship directly with you, work very closely with you, understand your business needs, kind of bring the experience that we've gained from building hundreds and hundreds of desktop applications and knowing what it takes to be successful with them, and bring that to you. So the other thing they talked about was if you're going to try to move a large desktop application into a tablet or a phone, what they found out, and one of the things that Microsoft is great at, is they do a lot of survey work and find out how people are using these devices and software. And so one of the things they found out is that when they use a desktop application, people use it for fewer times per day but longer per time. So their session is longer, but their number of interactions is fewer. And so when you go to a tablet, which is the next smaller device, the number of interactions goes up, but the time of each interaction or session goes down, and it just gets progressively bigger with the phone. So what does that mean? Well, that means that if you have a large, complicated desktop application, what you probably need to think about doing is breaking it up into segments and then having like a little app for each segment of your larger application. And so we can definitely help you do that. If you're an existing customer and we've already built an application for you, we can kind of sit down with you and see what part of the application it makes sense to make mobile and what it just simply wouldn't be sensible to make mobile, because there are parts of the application that maybe only get used by people who are sitting in an office, so it wouldn't be cost effective to make those mobile. So that's kind of an example of how what Microsoft is doing with an enterprise that's perfectly applicable for a small business or an individual that's developing an app. So that's kind of what my key takeaway from that last session. Could be extremely important for you, your business, whether you're an enterprise, small business, or individual. And hopefully that helps you out. If you'd like to talk with us about this more, kind of drill down into more detail, would really encourage you to visit our site, winningsolutionsinc.com or microsoftaccessexpert.com. From there, you can connect with us and we can set up a time to speak with you personally and really learn more about how you need to use technology. And really just if you can just tell us what problem you're trying to solve, we can help guide you to the technology that you're going to need to solve that problem. So with that, I will say goodbye. Encourage you to visit the site. Also, we've got a number of other videos here on our YouTube page. Would encourage you to check those out and look forward to meeting you in person or online in the future. Thank you.